My name's Arthur, I'm one of the brewers at Stroud Brewery, and I'm here sort of to introduce our fantastic new beer called Shoot the Breeze. That's not actually totally new. We did brew it last year, which we as brewers absolutely loved, thought it was a fantastic beer. But it came back as like the overall response, it was a tad bitter. So this time around, we decided to lower the bitterness. We listened to you guys. And increase the hop content to try and make it really, really punchy and delicious. So we've chose to brew this in as an American IPA, and to be even more specific than that, as an American West Coast IPA for the people in the know. It's an American IPA just because it uses American hops. The hops in the UK are often described as herbal, woody, spicy, whereas like American hops, you get a lot more aromatic flavours, a lot more citrus notes, a lot more resinous. The West Coast part of it is like the traditional IPA, where they were slightly more bitter. So this is more on the traditional sort of like orange, citrus, grapefruit pith, pine, resinous, and yeah, deliciousness, I think. We're organic brewery, so everything we brew is organic. This was brewed with mostly pale ale malt. We put a little bit of crystal in there just to help to contribute to a little bit of colour. It's slightly like more orangey than your traditional pale ale, and the crystal malts sort of help to give it that flavour of like toffee, caramel, that sort of like we think act really, really nicely with these orange pine sort of flavours. So the two main hops that we've used to drive the aroma are Chinook and Azacca, both of which are American hops. They've been around for quite a while, but they're often forgotten about, and they're really classic, really great hops and work really well in American IPAs and West Coast IPAs. Food pairings, great with like buffalo cauliflower wings with like your traditional Frank's hot sauce going in there, get a real American flavours. So sort of any barbecue flavours, like barbecued corn on the cob, anything like that will work really, really well with it. Also like a really, really sharp, tangy cheddar to help sort of like cut through and pair really well with this American IPA. Also, any soft, sort of milder cheeses will help to counteract the bitterness and really, really emphasise the sweet caramel notes of the malt. Desserts probably work really well with a lemon cake, or my favourite cake in the world, which is a carrot cake. So yeah, nice. So this is a cask beer. So you see a lot of IPAs nowadays on keg. So they're like really, really cold, quite fizzy, quite carbonated, whereas we've chosen to do a cask version of this, which we think helps emphasise the sort of like the traditional flavours that we're trying to get across in this beer. You can only get it in pubs, primarily our tap room, but got it on a lot. Hopefully some of the local pubs will have it. If they haven't got it, go and tap them up and say, you should get this beer. I've heard it's great, heard it from the source, aka me. And if you really love it, grab a couple of takeaway pints and take it home as well. Cheers! Shoot the breeze!